Hello, everybody. It's been a while. It's been over a month, but I'm back for at least one day this month. I figured might as well do something, so here I am with Back of Box Review, the show where I take a look at the back of a box for some reason and, see if I think it's any good or not. And today, is a day in June. And for everybody that isn't in Wisconsin, in which it should just be Dairy Month, it's also Pride Month. Ooh. So, I got Kellogg's together with Pride. Now, it's things like this that sometimes make me wish I wasn't a Christian. Because then maybe I wouldn't feel so bad about doing something like, not paying the $250 that I paid for this and just grab it and not support this division or whatever you'd want to call it. Making this off the top of my head, so that was the first thing that came to my head, and it's not exactly what I wanted to say, but I think you get my point. I think you get my point. But at least it was on clearance. I didn't have to pay the whole $2.98. I only had to pay a mere, just a little, $2.50. Love those Walmart clearance. It's on clearance. You save 5%. So yeah, anyways. Let's see what's on the back of the box. Here we go. This is it. They're definitely not going for children here, which I suppose isn't a bad thing, I mean, they're kids. They don't need to be bombarded with this stuff. I mean, half of them are being thrown at it at school. So yeah, let's see what we got here. Boxes are not for gender, styles, interests, love. Boxes are for cereal, not people. Let me ask a question. This whole box thing. What is Pride Month? What is Black History Month? What is Women's... We have Women's Month now, right? It's not just a day in March. It's an entire month, right? I'm not sure about those facts. I kind of get a little confused. Anyways, what are all of those? Because when I'm looking at a distance, to me, it seems like all three of those are about putting people in boxes. June, it's putting people in boxes based on what they like to stick wearing. February, it's about the color of the skin. March is about what you got between your legs. It's all about certain little things that, in the grand scheme, don't really amount to much. If you're a good person, you're a good person. But if you're a piece of crap, I don't care what color on the flag you're identifying with. Anyways, continuing. Kellogg's, together with Pride Cereal, is a part of our long-standing contribution to GLAAD's media advocacy work against supporting youth against bullying and accelerating acceptance of the LGBTQ plus community. Leave boxes for cereal and let people be who they were meant to be. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm generally can let people be who they want to be, which is why I don't have anything to do with this. I am not going to have anything to do with this until they add an S on it for straight. If you want to have a Pride Month, make it Human Pride Month. This really isn't much about the box at this point. It's really just me ranting about how I hate these themed months that just put people into categories and then emphasize that aspect. The most pointless things to look at. I mean, I'm an American. What rights do anybody in this little flag community not have? You can marry whoever you want now. The only thing that you're fighting for is just, I don't know. Anyways, and here's the little thing. You can, buy a box together and help accelerate acceptance of the LGBT community. Upload a receipt, and Kellogg's will donate $3 to an anti-bullying efforts. Kellogg's is committed to making better days for the LGBTQ plus community. That's the back of the box. A lot less. Although, one thing I do notice with this, it kind of goes with the box too. There seems to be very little representation here. I see. Well, I don't know about the shredded wheat, but all these other characters, they're all male. So, now, there doesn't seem to be much representation. Oh, where's the L's? I'm seeing a lot of G's here. Maybe some B's. Wait. Oh, no. Never mind. Now, okay, maybe there's some T's in here, but they're not putting any effort to looking like the opposite of what they want. None of them look very non-binary. I mean, they're all still looking kind of masculine, except maybe the shredded wheat. Okay, let's face it. These two, these are probably gay canonically. I mean, otherwise, yeah. A lot of males here. Where are the women at? Let's look at a little something different than what I usually do. Let's look at the side of the box for a moment. Too amazing to put in a box. And we have he, him, she, her, and they, them pronoun list. And look, you can add your own because these pronouns are too awesome to add onto a box. They're just too awesome. We can't touch them. It's just like, it'll melt our faces off. Like, if we try to write anything down, it'll be like, opening the Ark of the Covenant, and we'll just blow up and have our faces melt. My pronouns. What are my pronouns? All right. If somebody were to ask me that, unironically, I'd have to, normally, yeah, I associate as what I am, a he and a him. So, but if they were to ask me, I don't know, maybe I identify as cunt and nigger, and if you refuse to call me by those pronouns, then you're a bigot. How's that sound? Is that the way you want to go? Because we can go there. I mean, I'll say that because I'm ever going to worry about ever being monetized by YouTube because of the things that I dare to talk about, like treating people the same every day of the year instead of putting stupid little thing on a pedestal and focusing on that and only that. Just seems kind of dehumanizing to me. And as for the box, what is this box? There's nothing here. This is just preaching to the choir. This is only preaching to the people that would already want to buy this. I mean, I guess me, but I just came here to make fun of it. You want pride, just let's look at us as a species, the human race. The human race. Not African race or Asian, no, human. Let's look at human pride. Look at the amazing things we are capable of compared to other animals. Like, what other animals can have such the compassion and, the knowledge, that we, pump people with all kinds of things, to keep from dying and maybe being in perpetual pain, because, we don't want them to die. We value human life too much. Now, other animals, if something's happened, like if they're too sick, the other animals, they just might put them out of their misery right away and, be like, all right, you're no longer in pain. We have so much compassion that way. We do amazing things. I mean, look at this. We made this. What other animals do this? I mean, yeah, sure. Birds, they stick some twigs together. Anyways, what do I think of this box? I'm going to give it a big F. Because, well, there's really nothing here. No. I won't give it an F. I will give it a D. Because the back of the box doesn't have any activities on it or anything, but I will give them credit. This has hardly an advertisement for the box of cereal itself. It's normally when I look at these, it's, hey, when you're reading it, it's, this is what's in the box. No, this is different. This is something that's different. It's, hey, look, we're on your side. Don't burn down our company. That's what they're saying. So it's a little bit different from the standard box of cereal. So, boom. I'll give them credit for that. It's a bit of a refreshing change of pace for me. But otherwise, there's really nothing here. I mean, I got this done in 30 seconds. And it's just been me going on 10 minutes, just ranting about how I hate these themed months and how they don't bring people together. They just divide people more. And I'm trying to fight against that. We should be past that. Everything Martin Luther God died for is just out the window. I miss being judged by the content of my character. I really do. I really do. Those were good days. We had it made in the 80s and 90s. Where we are. Anyways. So yeah, I'll give this a D. And I might as well make it D for divisive and dumb. I wonder if that box flew open. I wonder if I'm going to have to do a bunch of vacuuming now. Because in my fit of rage, I threw a stupid box of cereal that's been opened with a bunch of cereal in it. Well, that's all for this one. That's all for this one. I will see all of you. Take care. I will see all of you later. Take care. And God bless.